How's it going, beer lovers? Welcome back to the Brew Bros channel. This is Ed and Tim. Ed, the current holder of the last 3 years Baldest Bastard in Britain award. Today, he's proud of that. Today we are tasting Verdant Brewing's Even Sharks Need Water. Ed, tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's from Verdant, a brewery down in Cornwall. I brewed a 40-litre, well, my version of a 40-litre batch of it yesterday, using a recipe kindly provided by the head brewer at Verdant.
Because Malt Miller do a clone kit, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that might be based on, you know, the brewery putting the recipe out there. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at that one. What's in that one? Yeah, so it's a New England style India Pale Ale, 6.5% ABV. It's got on the can hot side Citric and Galaxy and cold side Citric and Galaxy. So, but yesterday I used a little bit of Magnum right at the beginning of the boil for sort of mild bittering.
Right.
And then the Citric and Galaxy during the boil, it didn't actually go in during the boil. It went in at the aroma steep.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut the power and then got it down to 79 degrees centigrade. And then that's when I added quite a lot of Citric and Galaxy. And then again, it's Citric and Galaxy on the cold side.
It suggests that it's going to be slightly similar to that double Hopfenweiss that we tried.
Yeah.
Similar kind of color, a little bit sort of cloudy, murky, and possible like aroma of citrus and a bit of dankness as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. I hope so.
Yeah, definitely. That one was great.
Yeah.
What were you
when you asked me how would I describe dank, and I just kind of lost my way a little bit. It's like I've never really thought about it. It's just something that you just know, and then when you try and put it into words, it's difficult.
A dank is like a sort of an old cellar stroke horse blankety kind of musty sort of deal. Sounds horrendous.
We know that
actually, in coupled with a beer, it's actually okay.
Yeah. They've got very, very soft water down in Cornwall. So they're using very, very soft water to brew this. They don't tend to do a huge amount with their water, but with this they do. They boost the calcium in this. They boost it up to they want 230 parts per million in the water profile, which is quite high. We've obviously got the opposite problem down here. We've got really, really hard water in Dorset. Yeah.
Cool.
True story. Look at that.
I will. Actually, I won't. So the Verdant Brewing's description of this beer is a murky, thick, juicy, and chewy, like a packet of sweets drenched in tangy fruit layers cuddled by a comfortable bready hug. Soft to drink with a slight creamy texture and medium dry finish. It's tough to stop drinking it. Sounds pretty good.
Chewy, like.
What do you reckon?
You do a better impression.
What do you reckon it means by chewy?
Chewbacca.
It obviously doesn't mean that, but what do you think?
Right. Oh God, here we go again. Kind of, you know, it's nice and it's thick tasting, I suppose. You know, Verdant are really well known for like having really, really good kind of mouthfeels for all of their beers.
Right.
So the only way, chewy, the only way this makes any sense is if you're actually drinking a beer paying homage to the mighty Wookiee. Otherwise, it kind of sounds like you're drinking Skittlebrow. What the hell does that mean? That's much better. You put mine to shame.
It's terrible. So should we get on with opening Chewbacca's beer then?
Yes, go on then.
Okay.
You poured yours?
No, just doing it now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's dank.
Pretty pale.
Oh, there we go.
God, it is dank.
That's a good looking beer.
It's a good looking beer. It's very similar to that double Hopfenweiss. Isn't it?
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Lovely.
It's certainly murky, nice cloudy.
Yeah.
So average salt carbonation.
Yeah.
sort of a
Very,
pale golden yellow.
Kind of straw yellow, isn't it? Kind of yogurty consistency as well, you know.
Yeah. Right, so
Yeah.
there we go.
Ooh. Cheers, son.
God, it is dank. I'd say it's more dank than that dank goth for the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, very, very dank. Kind of, there's definitely mango.
Yeah. It's really musty, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, it's not kind of, the fruit isn't overwhelming. It's quite sort of quite subtle, the fruit, but it's dank. The dankness is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm getting mango though, which is like a sort of softer fruit, isn't it? So yeah, a bit of stone fruit.
I just get overwhelming dankness. Maybe a sort of it's like a sort of a grassy kind of hay I get. It's weird. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. How about lemon? Any lemon?
Yeah. It's definite citrus, mango. Yeah. Oh, it smells great. It smells great, to be honest.
Yeah, I want to drink it now. Quite excited.
Okay. Let's drink.
Go for it. Dziękuję.
Cheers. Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good.
It's lovely. It's quite tart. I think.
It is.
It's a little bit tart. Again, kind of pineapple, but with grapefruit. Definitely grapefruit.
I'm glugging mine down.
You in a hurry?
When you first get the sort of bitterness on your tongue, you feel like it's going to be too bitter, but then it sort of rounds itself out with the fruit.
Yeah.
I get like a sort of an orangey peel sort of bitterness and then the sort of sweet taste, which I really like.
Yeah. I'm flavour-wise, I'm getting grapefruit more than anything, I think.
Yeah.
That bitterness is really grapefruity.
Do you get any bready kind of white bread sort of taste or smell?
No, I don't. Why do you?
No, not really. No. It's got some very powerful hops.
It's all right if you do get bread. I mean, we don't have to agree on everything.
No.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually slightly more bitter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, me too.
I thought the bitterness was going to be a little bit more subtle.
I thought it was going to be sweeter.
Yeah.
That double Hopfenweiss was. They're quite similar. I think they're pretty similar. It'd been interesting to try them together.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that one was definitely a bit sweeter. I'd say this is one on the dankness.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Because I think the dank in the other, I think the dank in Dank Goth for the weekend was quite subtle, whereas this it's it's proper dank. It's like living with your wife.
It's the aftertaste. It's a little bit drier than I was expecting as well. Sorry, I just picked up on that. It's a bit drier than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I don't know what it finishes at gravity wise. Let me refer to my book.
I really like it.
Yeah, gravity wise, it should finish at 1014. So but it tastes like it's going to be. It tastes drier than 1014.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from, or am I just talking a load of waffle?
To be honest, yeah, it's a bit of waffle.
It's lovely. I mean, it kind of coats your mouth, doesn't it? But then it quickly dries your mouth out. Yeah. That's what I find.
So your clone that you were brewing yesterday, how does that compare visually? Is it?
Well, I've got a photo of it, the trial jar, which I can send to you, and then you can put here if you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do. May as well. It's so much better doing this with a fire pit in the garden, isn't it?
I know. This is all right. They still get to drink good beer.
Chuck was ripping the piss out of our fire pit the other day.
What was he saying?
He was saying that it's you and me huddling around in the freezing cold of England with England's smallest fire.
It's unbelievable. We've got to go over there and see him.
And sort him out. Cheers, Chuck. Yeah, it is impressive. Should we talk about our leaderboard?
Yeah. Shall I have a look at the leaderboard, and then I'll say where I'd put it, and then you can say where you would put it?
Okay, let's do that. Oh, hang on, even better. Have you got a pen there?
Yeah.
You'd write it down on a note, what position you'd put it.
Well, I have a pencil.
That'll do.
Oh no! Oh, I've got a purple pen.
So you've got the leaderboard, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 5 beers currently on our Brew Bros Beer Hall of Fame, and to make sure that we are thinking alike, we're going to write down on a piece of paper what number we think this should go.
To test whether we're thinking alike, I suppose, not to make sure we're thinking alike.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you know what? So. I've just picked up from this lemongrass.
Really?
Yeah. Are you not?
Not really. I mean, I get the sort of tangy citrus, pineapple, tropical fruit. More of an orangey kind of deal, I think. Both in smell and taste.
Yeah. Right.
I really like that dankness is good. I would like to try this against the Dank Goth for the weekend. For Dank Goth for the weekend, see our other published work.
So what are we doing then? Am I going to give it a number? We've got 5 on the leaderboard at the moment.
We've got 5 on the 5 on the leaderboard. So let's write down where we think this beer should enter our leaderboard. And then we'll hold it up to the camera at the same time.
Okay.
Just to prove there's no funny business. Okay, you ready to hold it up?
Yeah.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
There you go.
Look at that. What a fun game.
Yeah. That was a fun game.
Good way of doing it though.
Yeah, it is good. I really like it, but Dank Goth of the weekend just pips it for me.
Same here. Yeah. Dank Goth, there was a little bit more going on. It was a bit more exciting. This is great. Yeah. Really like this. I'm glad I've got 40 litres on the way.
Yeah. I mean, out of 10, I'd give this probably, I reckon, around 8.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, 8.5. I mean, it is a special beer.
I mean, Dank Goth for the weekend. It was a different style of beer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of similarities as well. Yeah, it's just a little bit more exciting. Maybe it's because it was so different and kind of out there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's won it for me. It's a brilliant beer. I mean, it wasn't as expensive. It's not as expensive as Dank Goth for the weekend, is it? I mean, what was that?
Yeah, no,
£8 a can.
Dank Goth was about £9 a can. Yeah, £9-10.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah, good beer. Good beer. I'm with you. 8 to 8.5 out of 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
A bit of fair score.
What was it on Untapped? Was it 4.4 or something?
I think it was 4.2 on Untapped.
Okay. So there you go then. That's 8.4. So yeah. I think I like as I recall, I think I like the finish, like the lingering finish of Dank Goth for the weekend over this. This I think you really I think all the kind of like the taste and the character goes, then you just get that lasting bitterness. Whereas I think with Dank Goth, you just get a bit more of that lasting flavour.
It was a bit smoother, I think.
Yeah.
Dank Goth.
Yeah. So we haven't disagreed on any of our Beer Hall of Fame yet.
No, we're on the same page so far.
It's good.
It's a good way of doing it, though. We'll have to keep up with that method for even when we're drinking in person.
It's good. It's good that we're not disagreeing, because I don't want to have to beat the bejesus out of you on camera in front of the world.
So what if I put 2 and you put 4? Then what would we do? Just go in at 4.
I'd come round your place and sort you out. Anyway, so
You'd be unsuccessful. I'd
like to see you arguing with 3.5 tons of Discovery through your front door. So Anyway, so that wraps up this tasting. Thanks very much for watching. We highly recommend Even Sharks Need Water from Verdant Brewing down there in Cornwall, UK. Entered our leaderboard at number 4. And we'll see you on a tasting very soon. Take care.